Chandra sat down with the management of Sobha developers for an exclusive conversation on the reopening, the current demand, inquiries, trends they're witnessing, and lots more. Listen in.
If you look at the last 2 months' performance of our second quarter versus the first quarter performance of this financial year, we do get a sense that the kind of difficulties we had experienced overall in getting things disrupted, from production to laborers leaving to sales flow to cash flow sort of a thing, the second quarter seems to be significantly better. Primarily, the reason is that almost we have got the full working days. We operate out of 10 cities, and what sense we are getting is that especially in the residential space, the inquiries are almost back to normal now. Okay. The site visits also have significantly improved. More and more people have started visiting the sites. And the performance also of the last 2 months of this quarter seems to give us an impression that we will be doing better in the second quarter than the first quarter.
Sir, but what is driving this demand in terms of inquiries? Because there is still a lot of uncertainty. Or are these people who are looking to upgrade from existing properties? Because with work from home, people would want an extra room or a study room. So where are these inquiries coming from for you? And in that sense, is Bangalore better placed compared to the other cities where you're present?
See, the good news is that as far as our performance of the last 2 months, if we consider, not only Bangalore, other cities also have done well. Kerala has done credibly very well. The Gurugram market also has shown a good improvement. And in last month, even Pune has also started performing. So we are reasonably confident and pleased that outside Bangalore market also the pickup is visible. As far as the reasons for this demand is concerned, what we sense that on the one hand, yes, there are issues and there are challenges. But somewhere the consolidation factor, somewhere the reduction in the interest rates, somewhere people after working from home, needing a home, a kind of a thing, and extra savings for those people who had been able to save their jobs, right? For them, there is a pressure now to see what best they should do. So what we find that lots of such guys, they have started looking at buying a home, and that is where the inquiries are almost at the pre-COVID level. And with the easing of the lockdown norms, with extra incremental site visits than what we had seen, we are seeing good conversion, as I said, which is giving us the comfort that when we are on the third month, this quarter should be better than the last quarter.
Right, that's an interesting perspective, sir. Can you take us through the projects that you have in the pipeline? Are you still going full steam? Are you kind of pausing on some of it till things become better? What launches can we expect over the next 1 year?
Roughly 2% and little bit more of my total unsold inventory, both constructed and under construction sort of a thing. So we do not carry that risk of a huge finished stock inventory at all India level. And at the same time, we also realize that I keep repeating that this industry is getting consolidated in the hands of relatively better players with good track record. And we being a pan-Indian player with Bangalore, which is one of the best market, we realized that this is the time where we need to be a bit more aggressive. That is why we have planned the launches of about 14 million square feet.
And this is coming up across cities. Can you give us more color on the cities that these projects will come up in?
Of course, the Bangalore still will lead with the new launches, but we will be entering into some new cities like Trivandrum, Hyderabad, and Hosur. So we'll add 3 cities to our existing 10 cities, A. And B, we will have more launches in Kerala as well as in Gurugram in future.
Right. Hosur is an interesting choice since it's so close to Electronic City. I guess that makes sense. Finally, sir, any fundraising plans that you have to fund some of these projects? Are you well capitalized?
We are very well capitalized. And again, it's a good question because despite the construction-related challenges which we continue to have, though the laborers have started coming back in good numbers, we do believe that it will still take a couple of months to have the normalcy of construction activities with supply chain in place, sort of a thing. So keeping this background into mind, what we have done is that the cash flow management has been done so beautifully that this year our debt will come down, our interest outflow will come down, and our interest rates also will come down. So even on reduced activity, we are going to manage our overall debt situation where sufficient liquidity will be there in the system. This is where the maximum focus after new sales the company is putting into.
An exclusive conversation there, but on that note, we'll wrap it up right here on the show. Completely timed out. Many thanks for tuning in.